No, here we are. The good, the bad, the ugly. Mr. Angelini.
Mr. Kevin Lapalco.
All right, so we got a lot of likes last week on that. So we're going to start this week with a certain subject. It was brought to us by one of our friends also, as well as a follower. Said we should do this one as our next episode. It's, I think, the Hot Wing episode? I wasn't here for this one.
Well, at the time, it was the 25 cents wings. It was beginning of football season.
Right.
And I told my wife for Monday Night Football, why don't we try something new? And it was 25 cents wings.
Right.
So we decided to do the 25 cents wing. My wife's like, well, Tone, everybody else is doing a dozen wings for like $9, $10 at a time. You got to do 25 cents wings, whichever it cost less than $5. We were going to lose money on it. I said to my wife, we'll make money on the drinks. Right. So like advertising, so you had to buy a beer to get 25 cents wings. And you could add up to a dozen wings. It don't matter. As long as you bought a beer, you get up to a dozen wings for 25 cents each wings, right?
Which is a great deal. Huh?
Well, Rod's in Schiller Park.
Yep.
Remember Schiller Park?
Oh, yeah.
They used to do 10 cents wings, and we all used to go to Rod's.
Right.
I mean,
And they're still in business.
and they were busy as a
right. Oh, yeah.
well, but that's
One-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. You
You're
know that, right?
That's it.
Yep.
So I just came up with that idea. I didn't care about losing some money. I just I kind of like when you got a full bar and people are watching the football games. It feels like football. So I didn't care if I was losing, but I thought I was going to make it on the liquor side.
Right.
So we decided to go on Facebook. We put down that bar only, not the restaurant, because I wanted the restaurant, just at the bar only, and promote football game. The football game started around 7:15, 7:30. So we said, for with a beverage, alcoholic beverage, 25 cent wing. I think it was a great fucking thing.
I think it's a great deal too.
Right.
You're promoting your business, you're promoting your bar.
So all of a sudden, I'm getting all this BS on my Facebook page. It's like, they're like, well, why not have the regular beverage, or whatever if we don't drink alcohol? Well,
Seriously?
yeah, it's like, what the fuck, what are you doing in a bar if you don't drink alcohol? Why do you want to go to the bar?
Right, but someone was going on your
Yes.
restaurant page, restaurant bar, and trying to tell you how to run your promotion.
Yeah, and it's like, well, why?
Okay.
What if someone's not don't drink alcohol? Well, then you don't go there.
Then you don't go there, right?
We're doing it because we want people to come and drink alcohol. It's a fucking bar. You promote alcohol. So
Right.
I said, I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. You don't drink alcohol. It's like, if I don't like fucking Chinese food, why am I going to go to Chinese food for like a special?
Right. And
I'm
then
going to say,
complain about the special.
Right, once you make, I go to a Chinese restaurant, hey, why you making Chinese food? Why don't you put some spaghetti on a fucking dish or put some fucking chicken parmesan? They're going to look at me like I'm fucking retarded or something.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
So people start throwing your opinion. Well, there was one son of a bitch out of Oman. And when we found out who she was and she stepped on my toes, I didn't like that too much. Matter of fact, we brought some reviews, right?
Reviews, yeah, right.
So Kevin's going to read to you what this knucklehead ended up seeing on my Facebook page, and that's where everything blew up about the 25 cents wing.
Right, this is how it started, right here. Shouldn't have to consume alcohol to get 25-cent wings. Bizarre, quotes, with all that. We have too many alcohol-related accidents already. How about 25-cent wings with the purchase of any beverage? Wow.
Who the fuck is this broad?
Miss Know-It-All, I guess.
So why don't you come here, I'll give you the keys and run my restaurant.
There we go.
Okay? Alcohol.
And then the doors will be closed a week later.
But Kevin, it's a bar.
It's a bar. You're promoting your fucking... Yeah, you're not... Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know
I'm going to go to a car dealership. It's like, listen, I don't like cars. Why don't you sell bicycles? I mean, it's fucking stupid. It's like,
No,
they're going to
no.
look at me. It's like, then don't come to a car dealership. Go to a bicycle dealer.
Bicycle dealership, right,
Yeah.
right.
So if you don't consume alcohol, go see somewhere else that they don't consume alcohol and get a special from them. But you're trying to run my restaurant. And I mean, everything blew up. So I answer back just like I'm answering you guys without the F-bombs. And that was a little bit more professional, believe it or not.
Right.
That was a little professional.
Real?
Yeah, a little bit more professional.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
Sometimes.
Hey.
Sometimes.
First time for everything.
But Kevin, you know me. I come nice. Like,
Yes.
and then when I
Yes.
leave, I'm like a lion because now you're
yeah.
trying to fucking, you're trying to disrespect me, or you're trying to show me intelligent.
Right.
Now all gloves come off.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what happened with this woman. Okay. So one thing led to another. My wife, she's like a detective. Starts running the names, starts looking at Facebook pages. I mean, she finds anything out. Let me explain you something. When I go to Chicago, and sometimes go by myself. What I'll do, because my wife's like a detective, and I don't know if she puts a tracker on my phone or whatever deal.
Right, whatever that. Yeah.
I'll get another phone, and she probably knows that by now. And I'll leave my phone at the hotel and forward all the phone calls to my new phone. That's a throwaway phone.
Right.
Because she always, I mean, this is how good my wife is, so I got to be
Good at what
careful.
she does, yeah.
Okay. So my wife goes on there and finds out. We found out this knucklehead from Holman, from Holman.
Right.
There are, I think, a boyfriend, I think, fiance,
boy toy, fucking
some
whatever,
fucking
yeah.
whoever the fuck this,
Whoever the fuck he is, right?
yeah,
now.
whatever he is, owns a bar and a restaurant. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, what gives her the right to jump on my Facebook page
Right.
about promoting alcohol when her husband, boyfriend, or boy toy, or whatever the fuck he is,
Right.
is promoting bottles of wine? So as a business owner, and you're a business owner because now you're related to this person and you owns a bar or restaurant, why would you jump on somebody else's business page and talk about the stuff, how to promote stuff? For what reason?
I don't see a reason why you would do that. I mean, unless she's a complete fucking idiot.
But she is a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
we know that. Yeah,
Why
but
is it-
why? Yeah.
So all
What,
this,
what? Because you didn't have the fucking brains to do your own promotion like that?
Right.
Maybe.
and her husband's place is way away from my place.
Right.
And I'm saying to myself, how the hell did this lady get on my Facebook page when her husband's doing the same thing I'm doing? Okay.
Right. And why would you want to do that to another business owner? You don't do that to
So,
bar restaurant owner.
So what I did is I called her out and said her husband's name, the name of the business, and her. Well, all of a sudden, her husband gets on, starts answering back to what I called him out, and what do you think he said about his girlfriend, wife? What was he saying?
Want me to read a quote from this here? Or-
Yeah, that little quote. Now listen to what he says to me.
Tony, the chaos was started when you replied to her asking about the purchase of any beverage with the wings. She had no intention of starting anything with you or looking for something for free. She just made a comment.
What the fuck you doing on my business
Hey,
Facebook?
she's making comments like that. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place.
Another business owner should not be another business owner. Tell him how to run the place.
Right.
So now he's trying to reverse the table on me.
You. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
No, it's not.
No.
It's like it was my fault. It's my fault. I'm promoting something.
Right.
She jumps on my page and then tells me how to promote my business.
Right.
By like, oh, I should be an alcoholic. Oh, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Like I said in the past, why don't you go to the bank, borrow some money, and run your own fucking place?
Right.
But what's wrong with this picture is another restaurant owner should not be another restaurant owner and throwing digs at him.
Right. That's no way to.
No, you don't do that. I would never do that. My wife.
You're competitive with stuff, but not like that. You don't put another business owner, or restaurant owner, bar owner down.
My wife would never do that.
Never. Your wife is very. I mean, she thinks you highly, and she would never do that to you. Disrespect you at all
Right. My wife would never disrespect me like that.
by doing
okay?
something behind your back to do that.
Right. And if she did, I'd be on her ass in a heartbeat.
She'd give you a heads up. On
But if she did and made a mistake, I'd get on her ass and tell her to take it down.
Right.
Then I would go talk to the business owner and apologize. It was I was a mistake, whatever the deal is.
Right.
And I mean, I would go myself and apologize on the Facebook page,
Right.
saying that it was none of our business. Because my wife would never disrespect me like that. Okay, and she knows better. Because ladies, let me explain you something. You want to lose a man? Disrespect him. I'm talking about real man. Any man that stays with a girl who disrespecting them, he's not a man. He's got low self-esteem. He doesn't want to be alone. I mean, that's not a man. A real man, you'll lose him by disrespecting him. So I guess this guy, not a real man.
Not a real man.
And
Didn't
then,
really care.
yeah, so this is the Halloween incident, okay? Then everybody jumped on line. Oh, you don't know how to run a business. Business owner don't speak like that. Well, I've been in business 20-some years now.
23, 24, some odd years. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
So that's the Halloween situation. It was all jealousy to me because I know how to promote and they don't know how to promote.
Right.
And then you want to jump on my Facebook page and tell me I should not promote alcohol. Well, next time, so I'm going to say to every bar owner, don't promote alcohol, just promote fucking Pepsi-Cola and Coca-Cola.
Pepsi and wings. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So the Halloween incident, it was crazy. It was crazy because it should never happen. The lady's a two-time fucking whack job, and I know she is, and she knows who I am. And if you're looking at this video, you know it's you.
And I think you had big sales with those hot wings too.
Oh fuck, we were making.
I mean,
you know what I did too? to rub her in her ass. You buy a beer, you get 5 free wings. I did that. And
you go, see?
people know about that. I go, that's my next promotion. Buy a beer, 5 free wings. I didn't give a shit if I lost thousands of dollars, but I just wanted to rub her in her ass.
Prove a point.
Because I heard she's got a big fucking ass that got zits on them. That's what I fucking heard about her. Okay? So that was one of the Facebook incident. So then we decided to do a Google review.
Google review, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this Google review, Kevin, get your phone out
Yep,
and you read it
on
all
my
out.
Phone, yes. Here we go. Okay.
So this is another crazy incident, and guys try to be tough guys in the wrong place.
So the Google review.
Can you fucking see that?
I got glasses. That's why I need them back.
You need fucking you need fucking binoculars.
All right, I'm going to try to read this. Kind of quick, too. It's not long, but not long. We have been to restaurants around the world. Okay.
You're right.
Say you're,
yeah. Where?
Who brags about that
Yeah.
stuff?
If you were right,
Yeah.
That's all bullshit. But go ahead.
All right. And have never encountered service this rude and disrespectful. We had arrived 15 minutes late to our reservation. We called ahead and this was okayed, and they informed us we had to leave our table by 7 to accommodate another table by 6 o'clock. At 6:55, a man very rudely informed us very loudly in front of the entire room that another table was patiently waiting and we had to leave. We were about to get up and some members of the group were finishing the last sips of their drinks at 7:01. The man came back and disrespectfully yelled at us to leave immediately. The problem wasn't us needing to leave the table, but how rudely the man approached the situation. As exiting, we commented on how incredibly rude the situation was handled, and the owner then proceeded to threaten to physically harm a member of our group. His hot-headedness continued for several minutes with profanity, vicious threats, and admission that he had been to jail before and wasn't afraid to return. His wife even had to restrain him from attacking. Wow. Okay. The unprofessionalism of this business is extraordinary. Keep your family safe and stay away from this place.
Okay.
Okay, that was the review. Tony.
This little pimp. That's what I'm going to call him.
pimp. Yes.
I get a phone call. It was 3-4 days prior to the reservation.
Right.
They wanted to come in at 5:30, and I said to them, "We can. We were booked. I mean, that night we were booked."
If we're booked, we're booked.
We're booked.
Tony would try to accommodate people and. But go ahead. You've been.
No, go ahead. Finish. What are you saying?
He would try to accommodate you, but he's giving you a heads up that we have a little space in between that you only have like an hour and a half. We need this table back in time. They okayed it, I believe, right?
Yes, they okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the lady's like, well, I got family coming to town, this and that. I go, listen, the only way I could take you is if you came at 4:30, but I need the table back by 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, we could do this left and right. And I think at the time, I think it was Oktoberfest. It was some kind of a festival.
busy going
I
on,
mean,
yep.
all the restaurants in towns were packed, right?
Yep.
So came the day of. 4:30, nobody's here. 4:40, nobody's here. 4:45, 3 people show up for the reservation. At 4:55, 2 more people walked in. Now it was a reservation 8. Now you have 5 people.
At 4:30. So we're.
I know, this is 4:55.
Yeah, but they're
The reservation was at 4:30.
25 minutes late already.
Finally, the whole party shows up at 5:05. I told the guy that said he was rude,
Right.
which is Thomas. Now, Thomas, a 72-year-old man, is not rude. It was one of the nicest guys you're going to meet in your
Right,
life, right?
yep.
So go, Thomas, do me a favor, go to that table, let him know 15 minutes back, I need this table. He had the reservations right here. Thomas goes to the table and he comes back and he's a little weird. I say, Thomas, what happened? Go, no, Tony, they're leaving. Okay, no problem. I go, Thomas, you told him this, right? He goes, yeah. I go, please go back to the table, remind him, okay, that I need a table in 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
He goes back and he comes back and he's got a weirder face than he had the first time.
Right.
I'm like, okay, something's not right here. What's going on here, right?
Yep.
And one of the other staff came up to me and goes, Tony, I got to talk to you. What's up? Goes, Thomas went to the table and let him remind him, and the younger guy who's drunk, they
Right.
came from, I think,
They all were.
yeah, but this guy was drunk. Told Thomas, I leave when I want to leave, when my drinks are done. Now fuck off.
Right. And he said this to fucking.
To a 72-year-old guy
man. Right.
who's like a father to us.
He doesn't respect his elders. That's why he was brought up.
I mean, this guy's 72. You want tough with this guy? With
Right.
this guy. So when I heard that, I grabbed Thomas and said, Thomas, I go, I want to talk to you. This side. What happened? Goes, oh no, Tony, they're gonna leave. Well, Thomas knows the way I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wring this guy's
Trying
neck.
not to.
But he didn't want me to do that, so I said, Thomas, what the young guy say to you? And then he knew I knew something. He goes, oh, no, Tony, they're going to leave. He was a little drunk. I said, did he say this, and that? Like, you know, he goes, yeah, he said it. So now I'm pissed. Now you're talking to a guy I love.
Right.
Okay, I love this guy. Okay, so I went into the dining room. I'm looking at the table and I stare at the guy. And I give him that stare.
Right.
Now everybody's looking at me. So
Wondering what you're staring at.
yeah, when they're staring at me. So now I step back into the by the bar area. Two people get up and they're coming towards the doors. They're ready to leave. And he goes, is there something wrong, sir? I go, yeah, there's something wrong. I'm looking at that punk who's sitting right there who had to tell my host to go fuck off in so many words.
Right.
Oh, no, that's not what happened. Your host was rude. I go, there's no way my host is rude. Anybody who knows Thomas,
he's never rude.
He's never rude. This guy, if you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll get in his car and come and pick you up with whatever you want done. This guy was like a
He'll walk
great
around
guy.
the block the opposite way to have a confrontation if he didn't want to start.
He didn't want to start. He was a good guy. So then the other group gets up. Finally, they're like, oh, what are you waiting for? I go, I'm waiting for that jag-off right there. That's what I said. My exact word was jag-off.
Right.
I'm waiting for that jag-off to come out here. So once the jag-off came out, okay, I looked at him and said, why don't you say that shit to my face? Say it to me that you had to go say it to a 72-year-old guy. Now I'm fucking pissed. And I'm getting pissed just thinking about the story.
Thinking about it, yeah.
And he's like, oh, what are you going to do about it? This and I go, what am I going to do about it? I'm going to rip your fucking ass, spit down your fucking throat, you piece of shit. Oh, I'll call the cops. And that's when I said, I seriously said, you think I'm scared about going back to jail?
Right.
Sometimes I go to jail just to take a vacation away from my wife. Are you fucking kidding me? You're giving me a fucking vacation away from my wife, okay? And he starts blabbing his mouth because he had 4 people in front of him, plus my wife was holding me back because I was going to rip his fucking head off.
Right.
While he's walking away, he's blowing me kisses. Can you fucking believe this punk was blowing? This guy had to be 27, 20 years.
Punk.
So I'm like, and I told him, I was like, if this was a dark alley, I want to see what kind of kisses you'll be blowing me.
Right. No shit.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the guy kept on talking his shit on the way out the door. This story is true what he's saying, but he left a lot behind. He didn't tell you in the reviews that he disrespected this older gentleman. The older gentleman was not rude to him. Okay? And at first I thought it was me being rude, but then when he said I saw the owner and the owner was waiting for me, then I knew it wasn't me no more.
Right.
I mean, if it was me, then I would understand. Yeah, I'll tell you to go fuck your mother in too many different ways.
A lot more of that with what you found out too. They were at another bar prior to this. Why they were late to our establishment?
Just people are set in their own ways.
Oh, big time. Yes.
This is what happens when customers don't get their way. They just start making shit up and they go on bullshit stories.
Yeah.
So these are the rumors that we wanted to bring out. Okay. But there's so much more. People are calling me up, Tony, about this, Tony, about that, Tony, about this. It's just like there's so many. 23 years. You know how much bullshit is out there?
Oh, there's a lot. People don't get their way. They start making up shit just to make it bad for the restaurant owner. And especially Tony's been through this for 23 some odd fucking years already. It's ridiculous.
Crazy. Or for our next episode, we could talk about another review from Google or from Facebook, just to bring these guys out.
Right.
Till then, the good, the bad, and the ugly.